Hello, welcome back to MFWoodShop. Today I just want to kind of go over this handicap ramp. Surprisingly enough, I get quite a few questions about this handicap ramp that I built about a year ago now. I originally built it for my mom. She just wanted an easier way to get from her car that she parks in the garage, this garage, up into the kitchen, which is one step up. This is not by code or anything like that, so don't quote me on codes and all that. But at least in my area, for every inch of rise that you should have a foot of run. And I think that's pretty common for most areas. This ramp is floating, it's just on the ground. There's nothing fancy or anything about it. I can pick it up and move it, and that's what I'm going to show you today, just to show you how I built it. So let's pick this up, put it on the workbench, and take a look at it. Alright, so let's start with the top. The top is just an entryway rug. I think it was like $8 or something. Nothing fancy. Does have a rubberized undercoating and just a softer feel for your feet. And I literally just cut it to size and stapled it down. That way I can always rip it up and replace it if I wanted to. I did paint it black just to make it look better and help protect the wood a little. So that's about the only thing I did with the thing. It sweeps up fine with the sweeper, and you can actually sweep it up with a broom as well. It cleans up pretty good. Sawdust gets on there now because I'm working out in the shop a little bit more, but it does come off with a sweeper pretty easily. Let's take a look at the bottom. So the bottom was just I think it was a 2x6. Yeah, a 2x6 in my case, because I only had like I think it was a 5-inch rise. So technically only needed 5-foot run. And what I ended up doing was making it 48 inches, which is a, width of a width of a piece of plywood, sorry. And I made it 32 inches wide. The 2x6 is just cut at an angle with a circular saw, and in my case it's 4 1/4 inches at the long point all the way down to 0. 0 does not come all the way to the end of the board. I did have to taper the board just a little bit with a belt sander just so it hits the floor a little flatter. But the overall size of the 2x6 was 40 1/2 inches, and at the longest or the deepest part was 4 1/4 inches. And the remainder of the plywood was about 7 inches that I tapered to match the slope of the floor. And I just put 3 of them there. It's 3/4 inch plywood. I think it was the cheapest piece of plywood I could find. And then I just painted the outside pieces black and some of the top black. I didn't even paint all of the top black. I think like the first 4 or 5 inches. And that's it. That's all I did. Like I said, it's not mounted to the ground or anything. I suppose you could put some liquid nails at the bottom or come up with a little L bracket to attach it to the foundation or something. We didn't think it was necessary, and so far it's not necessary. Now that I actually don't need the ramp, I have learned to like the ramp, so I'm actually going to keep it and use it until it wears out, which will probably be a very long time. So I hope that answers all the questions about the ramp. You can see how easy it is to move around. It's not very heavy. I'd say maybe 25 pounds maybe, if that. And I just slide it up against the threshold. So I hope that answers questions about the handicap ramp and helps you out in the future. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.